I'm here at the junkyard today, and check it out. I'm in a 4Runner, and look, there's some wood. It must be a common thing to play wood shop in your Toyota. But these things are picked clean. Good and clean. There's Daddy, chilling in the shade. Ooh, wasp. I'll be back. And we back. So I'm looking for a 91. Looks like they got the blower motor out of this one. I think that's a good part there. That's a common part that goes out in these things. I kind of need a heater thing. Mine might be alright, but it's kind of messed up. Had some burn spots, but I don't know if that's from just the wires getting hot from all the other shit that's been going on. Teddy, stop pulling on me. Being lazy or what? Get going, buddy. See that slug bug up there? What are you doing? This way. Come here. Come on. What are you doing? We had one of these a couple years ago, a convertible. It was just a nightmare. Just the motor just kept going out, and it was before I had any tools or anything, and so Mom, she sold it. It was my dad's. But he didn't, well, he drove it, but wasn't able to drive very much with all the problems it was having. This way. This used to be my spot back here. I used to have a Zuzu Trooper that was a round headlight setup. It looked kind of like an old school Mercedes G-Wagon with the bumper and tires and all that I had on it. Look at all those. That's funny. Chill out, Teddy. Quit pulling on me. Just a second. What's up, YouTube? Alright, so here I am, going to be doing the final fix on my Yoda, and what the issue was the ignition switch, and how I found that issue was with this fuse circuit tester, and they call it a fuse buddy, and so I plugged it into my my alternator fuse, where I was getting an odd reading with my power probe. It was giving me like a pulsating sound. So I did some further investigation and plugged in the fuse buddy and pulled some fuses to see. Well, first when I plugged it in and turned it on, it read 0. Alright? And so I turned the key and it read 0.2. Alright? And this is a 7.5 amp dealio. Alright? And so I didn't find any issues in this fuse box, so I went to the fuse box up underneath the dash, which is located right there. And I ended up pulling the ignition fuse for the ignition switch, and I went and checked out my fuse buddy, and it was reading 0.0. So that's where my short was in that circuit. And so I checked and eliminated it down to the ignition switch. When I was fondling the wires, it made it work. It made it go off. So just fondled the wires and it went off. Made it work. And so I picked this one up from the junkyard today, and so I will put it in, and I'm guaranteeing myself I will not have any issues, and I will show you guys the old one once I take it off, because there it is right there unplugged. Alright, so we'll be back in a jiff. Oh, and to take this part off, there's just a bolt there, screw there, screw there, screw there, and a bolt in the right hand corner of this piece, and it comes right off. It pops out of the tab right there. And then to lower the steering column, there's a bolt here, there's two right there, and then there's another one right there that I've taken off, and it will lower right down, and it will give you clean access to that, and I'll show you that once it's lowered in a moment. Alright, so here she is lowered, and I'll just be switching out the Phillips that you're looking at right there, and then there's another one right there, and so I'll get at those, and that ignition switch will just come right out, and I'll put the new one in. So yeah, easy peasy, Japaneasy. Alright, so I got it in. Everything's done, tucked up. Now I'm gonna reconnect the battery and show you guys that I got 0.0 on there. And then yeah, I'll start it up and we'll go for a ride later. Alright, see you in a sec. Alright, boom, wish me luck. Bam! Woo! Boom. What you think of that, YouTube? Alright, and so here's the old ignition switch. See the contact points there and there? Black, 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 black. Focus in better. Black, black, black. And then see it's all black in there from being hot, and then black. It's all greasy, like the grease just like melted out, and that's what the problem was, is shorting out from that. So yeah, alternator in that. So bada bing, bada boom. Deuces.